Not only do I have one wig for you, but I have two. This is a very exciting video for me because I haven't done a wig video review in a long time. But not only that, today I got sent 2 wigs to review by one of my favorite companies on Amazon for wigs, for lace front wigs, and it is Charisma. So in the past, I've made so many videos that and wigs that I have paid out of my own pocket. But today, just to be transparent, I did get sent these 2 wigs that I'm gonna review for you guys, and I couldn't be more ecstatic because when you truly and honestly really love a company and they reach out and want to send you wigs to review, you're like, hell yes. So I can 100% vouch for them. Again, I've bought so many wigs of theirs in the past, and every single review, I love every wig, so you can check out all those videos. I have a playlist of them, so you can have a look at them. But let's get started on these 2 wig reviews. So the wig that I have in front of me is an ombre haired wig. It is 22 inches long. It goes from dark, which the color, you guys might add, is beautiful, and then it goes to a lighter shade of purple. I do have a Charisma purple haired wig. It was an ombre also, and that color is a bit more lighter purple than this, so I am loving the color on this. Having the different types of shades of purple is just gonna be so great, and I'm living for this. Now this is a yaki textured wig though. I don't have any experience with yaki textured wigs. This is my first one. You can definitely tell the difference between the, well, I guess I would call my average, you know, wigs that I usually get to this, but I really like it because it feels a little more realistic. I will add, like, the texture of it just feels kind of more like hair to me than the synthetic, just straight like soft fibers. She is an L parted wig. I also don't have any experience with an L part wig. This was my first one, but like I said, I'm really loving her, and I'm really like gonna deter me away from it, so it's still, you know, really cute. Like I said, she's really long. She does tangle a bit. Might be because of the yaki texture, because what I find with most of my Charisma wigs is that they don't, you know, they tangle with synthetic fibers. They're going to tangle. But I find that this one tangled up a lot faster than the other one. So I'll get into the other one in a second. But this one does tangle a bit more. When I run my fingers through it, I can feel it, and it's happening a lot faster. She did shed in the beginning. I don't find that she's shedding at all really anymore. Little to none. I would say in the beginning you always get shedding from wigs. That's just very common. That's just their initial hairs that shed. If it continues on after that, then I think that's a problem, but for me, I just find that's very normal. The lace is pretty giving, I would say. It's a pretty good amount of lace that they've given you to work with, which I like. That's always a plus. I did dab a bit of concealer. I haven't done anything to customize this wig. I always believe that customizing your wigs is the best way to go because you kind of cater it to your own liking. I haven't done anything. I probably will end up plucking her a bit more. Sorry about my nails, you guys, but I will end up plucking her a bit more in the future. But as of right now, all I've done is just dab on a bit of concealer, and that's it. But I do think she needs a bit more plucking just to make her look a bit more natural. The cap size is 22.5 inches in circumference. So ladies, measure your head. I like to think I have a pretty normal standard size head, but she did fit a bit snug on my head. I will say that. So that might have been a bit of a con. Also, I want to talk about the cap construction. So normally what I'm used to in a Charisma wig when I buy one is this kind of construction on a wig, right? This is your average Charisma cap construction. The ones that I'm always used to and always get. This one is a lot different. The cap construction I would say is a little bit more on the cheap side. That was something that kind of, I was like, this is interesting. Kind of tracks wefted on and just an elastic band, and that's pretty much it. She does have 3 combs though. That was new and interesting for me because usually Charisma wigs just have 2 in the front and that's it. This one has 2 in the front, on the sides, and then 1 in the back. So I thought that was pretty neat though. She's a little bit more snug and secure. But yeah, the cap construction kind of did make me look like, okay. Like, yeah, I see you. Lastly, this wig cost $33.99 US dollars, so it is a bit on the cheaper side. Usually charisma wigs are around like $35 to maybe $40, so she is a bit on the cheaper side. But again, I'm so glad to have her a part of my collection. I love wearing my wigs with a hat, a nice stylish hat, a cute top, and like jeans, and I'm good to go. So I really am looking forward to wearing her out and having her be a part of my collection. Oh, and one more thing, I will say she's not exactly ombre. She kind of gives the illusion that she's an ombre, but it's not. It's just different tracks kind of put in to the wig cap so that it looks like, you know, you've got kind of different hair, like, you know, you got a kind of gradient effect, but not really. So if you do plan to put her up or like in a hairdo, an updo hairstyle, you will see the different tracks coming through, or like, you know, you will see that definite like change from like dark purple to just the light purple. So there's gonna be a very jarring difference there. So this wig ends up getting a 3.5 stars from me, mostly because of the wig cap construction. Also, I forgot to mention this, but the lace is also a bit different. It's not as fine as this wig, which we will talk about right now, but this one's a little bit more fine. This one's a bit more on the coarser side, so it's not as fine and nice as the other one. So for that reason also, and also the tracks, you can kind of see them, and I don't think it just flows as well. So 3.5 stars I'm gonna have to give this wig. So moving on to the next wig. So this is the second charisma wig that I have here to show you guys. We're still working with purple. This is like a nice lilac-y, ashy purple. This is an actual ombre. As you can see, this is the root is black and it goes to the nice lilac purple. This is Charisma's short lace front bob hairstyle wig. So she is on the shorter side. She is a lot more playful. She makes me feel a little more frilly and girly and just cutesy. So I did have to do like a nice updo. You can always do a nice updo if you want with your wigs. It is possible. I like to do space buns with it, or just like half up, half down kind of look. She is the same cap size as the other wig. She is about 22.5 inches in circumference, so that fits about a medium-sized head. The lace on this is not as giving as the other one. This is more like 2 inches about, and it's not the most amount to work with, but I mean, I can't really complain. It works for me. It's fine. I will have to pluck her a bit more. I probably will end up doing that in the future, but for now I just put a bit of concealer just to make it look a little bit more realistic. These wigs take up to about 300 degrees Fahrenheit, 300 to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. The other wig did as well, I forgot to mention, but both of these wigs take heat. I would probably suggest maybe not going past 300. I feel like 350 is maybe being a little risky. Just personally, I think 300 just does the job, and it's safe, and it's, you know, it works. The lace on this is more of a light brown. It does feel more fine than the other wig. The cap construction is nice. It does have only 2 clips in this one, like usual charisma wigs. It's just one here and one here, none in the back. This wig though retails for $38.99 US dollars, so this is a bit more expensive than the other wig, and you can honestly tell the difference. For me personally, I can tell with the work that was put into this wig and the construction of the wig. But if this feels like an actual charisma wig. All your wigs do come in this packaging, so you always get the charisma logo and then the plastic baggie. Inside the baggie you get a bit of an info sheet on how to store the wig, wash the wig, how to keep the wig from detangling if you want to check this out. You also get free wig caps. I have so many of these now collected, and it is awesome because you can never have enough of these, because one goes missing, then you need to pull out another one. Honestly, I have so many, and I'm glad that I have more now. I'm gonna end up giving this wig a 4.5 out of 5 stars, and the only reason is because of the lace. There's not enough in my opinion. I think that this is kind of a very small, short amount. I would love there to be just at least 3 inches. I think 3 inches minimum for any wig. So unless this is 3 inches, then I feel like this is still too small. Then maybe a little bit more. I just feel like this is just not enough. So for that reason alone, but it's still a high rating, and I really do suggest this wig. If you're looking for something short, especially the summertime, I think this is gonna be a nice way to wear wigs and not overheat in them, because it gets really hot, especially in the summertime, to wear wigs. So this is just gonna be fun and fresh for spring and summer, especially with the colors also. Ooh, I can't stop staring at myself with this. I feel like I look so cute. She's feeling herself. Yes, she is. All right, so I'm gonna leave you guys here. Check out my other videos. I do have a wig washing video 101 and other tips, and I have way more reviews on charisma. I do have a year-long charisma review. You guys get to see the progression of charisma synthetic wigs over the span of a year. I did a review on that, so you can check it out and see how they wear down and how they last. If that's what you want, if you want to purchase one of their wigs, you can see that also, get a little bit more info. But yes, I'm gonna leave you guys here, and yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you all very soon.